Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Joshua Grossman here, and today we are going to cover the harsh truth about living in Bend, Oregon. You know, we send a lot of videos out there. We make a lot of videos about how awesome it is to live there, but there's definitely some cons to it too. So we want to highlight those for you to help you make an informed decision. If you're coming here, you got to know about the good and the bad. Let's get after that video right now. All right, for this first section, we're going to talk about home prices, right? Like that is definitely a con, and a harsh truth about Bend, Oregon is we have some expensive homes. Now, I will caveat that to say we're not as expensive as some places. Bay Area, California, Seattle, we're actually cheaper than those places, but we're still fairly expensive if you consider the national average. So $842,450, a 15.4% increase in price over the previous year. That was the median list price. List price, that means what it lists for. That doesn't mean actually what it sold for, but that's what it came on the market for. The typical home average value, $733,000, with larger homes definitely exceeding $1 million. So, you know, and to top that all off, we don't have a hell of a lot of inventory available. And as we get into spring and the summer months, that inventory will most likely become less. So, you know, that kind of touches on the harsh truth about housing costs and all that can affect them in Bend, Oregon. Let's look at what's next. The second one's hard for me because overcrowding and traffic, right? Like I was just in Los Angeles County, LA County for the last week, and I'm telling you what, traffic there was absolutely miserable. Hour, 2 hours to get anywhere. If I wanted to go 20 minutes, it's like an hour drive, bumper to bumper the entire way. We don't have that. However, if you are looking for small town, hometown living, we've grown to over 100,000 people, right? And we actually do have traffic now. Now our traffic's only like 15 minutes, and we have a ton of roundabouts. Roundabouts you should definitely look into and research roundabouts, like learn about how to use a roundabout before you come to Bend, Oregon, because if you don't know how to use one, it's gonna be confusing. So, you know, that's number two. Overcrowding, we're getting more people here, and we can have traffic. Now it's probably 15, 20 minutes anywhere in Bend in the peak times, whereas it used to be around 5. Let's see what's next. A lot of people think Bend as, oh, it's 300 days of sun. While we do have a lot of sun here, some of those 300 days of sun come when it's 15 degrees outside, right? We are in April. It's actually April 2nd today, 2025, and it snowed yesterday. It was cold. It's been cold. It continues to cold. Sometimes we'll have 1, 2, and 3 winters in Bend, Oregon. So, you know, you got to be prepared for that. Certain part of the year, usually from October, probably November, more like December, January, February, March, April, we have cold weather. We don't get a lot of rain, but we do get a good amount of snow, and it's cold. But if you're a skier, that's a good thing, right? Like, so if you're coming for the outdoor activities, we definitely have a lot of, just bundle up and it's gonna be good to go. But some people don't like that cold weather, and we do definitely have some. Let's see what's next. This one, 5 is tough for me because cultural limitations, right? We are predominantly a Caucasian environment. However, that is definitely changing, and it's been changing. I've been here for 23 years and it's definitely changed. You know, it used to be rednecks and pickup trucks. We had a lot of those, and now we still have those in a lot of the outskirt areas, but in Bend and the area, we have definitely changed the climate, and I would say we're more middle of the road now, and it's becoming a mixing pot of all kinds of people, which is great, right? Like that's what we wanted. That's what Bend was striving for. So we're definitely getting more and more culturally diverse. However, we are still predominantly Caucasian. So, you know, that could be a concern to people. I'd invite you to reach out, talk to me, and I've helped people navigate this many, many times, and, you know, it doesn't end up being that big of a deal. Being nice in Bend is absolutely a thing, even though everyone is not the same color now, or predominantly actually, even though everyone is the same color, rather, excuse me, it doesn't matter, right? Like people are generally nice here, and we've definitely moved past that. And the cultural diversity brings us more food and entertainment and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of on the fence if that's really a harsh thing, but it might be to somebody. If you're moving from California and Washington, in some of the bigger cities, we're definitely not as diverse, but we are getting there. Oh, hey, by the way, my name's Joshua Grossman. I'm with Epic Realty, and this is my channel, Lifestyle in Bend channel. We make these videos to bring you the most important parts of Bend, and we want to keep you informed and up to date. So we would love it if you would tap that subscribe button, if you would tap the bell for notifications, and you would let us keep you updated on all the happenings in and around Bend, Oregon. My partner, Theron Heinlein, and I, we are standing by. to help you out. Let's jump back into this video. Tourism impact. There's a big one. You know, like we have a lot of people that come here. Tourism, right? A lot of people rent Airbnbs. In fact, Airbnbs are kind of a hot topic too, because you can't have an Airbnb everywhere because there's an overlay in Bend. So if you're looking to invest, you reach out and talk to us about what you can do with an Airbnb. Can I even get one? But tourism, right? We spike in the winter and we spike in the summer. Our river now that used to be able to you go float anytime can now be packed with people all day long. But some people love that, some people don't. A lot of people that live here don't love that. But I tell you what, having lived here for 20 plus years, I could go within 20 minutes anywhere in Bend and still find myself absolutely by myself and away from people. And there's a lot of places that you simply can't do that. So while the tourism impact definitely has a thing, it also brings money to our area, and I can see it as a positive and a negative. If you are a local, it might be a huge negative, but without the tourism fact, like, we simply wouldn't be what we are. We finally achieved the Aspen of the Northwest, which has been the goal forever, right? That's what we wanted. That's what Bend wanted. Well, we're now here, and with that comes tourism, but we need tourism to also boost the economy because we don't have a whole lot of organic, manufacturing type jobs in Bend, Oregon. Oh, hey, I wanted to throw in 3 gifts for you. One is our free relocation guide, and that baby is chock full of all the best things about Bend, Oregon. Where to go, what to do, jobs, employers, that kind of stuff. Like just general idea stuff you need to know about when you're making a move to Bend, Oregon. Number 2, our free buyer's guide, right? Like buying houses changed, especially in the last year. How do you pay your agent? Do you have to pay your agent? Well, all that stuff is disclosed in our free buyer's guide, as well as we'd love to have a conversation about it. So scan that QR code that just flashed on your screen, click the link below, grab that. 3, our absolutely free seller's guide. I just put out a really cool short about selling your house. There's a couple things. If you have a growing family, if you're looking for a new house, there's lots of things to plan along the way, and our seller guide helps you go through that. It's absolutely free and could save you a ton of money, and it not only works in Bend, Oregon, it works pretty much anywhere in the United States. So we would love for you to grab those and let us know if we can help your journey, either moving here or moving someplace else. Let's jump back in this video. So in closing, we definitely have some harsh truths, right? Not everything is perfect in Bend, Oregon, but maybe it's more perfect than where you're coming from, and that's why you want to move. We're a real estate channel, right? We want you to move here, but we also want you to be aware of what is happening. Theron and I would love to have a conversation with you, whether that's by Zoom, text, email. Reach out to me. We can definitely connect. Or leave a comment below, and we'll absolutely reach out to you and let you know what our thoughts are. Free, always without obligation, and we are just here to help you. We appreciate you tuning into the channel today and watching our little video about the harsh truths in Bend, Oregon. Until we see you next time on our video, we try to do these twice a week and get new content out there for you. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep sharing, and more than anything else, keep having an awesome day. Thanks for watching.